Hello everyone, my name is Gitanjali Singh and I am currently interning at Lexis and Company, and the topic for today's video is that the Centre announces a taxation amendment bill in 2012 in Lok Sabha. Now the Union Ministry of Finance on Thursday of August 5 of 2021 introduced the Taxation Law Amendment Bill 2021 in Lok Sabha to nullify the effect of the amendment brought by Finance Act in 2012. Now, the 2012 Amendment Bill was passed to overturn the Supreme Court verdict in the Vodafone case, which held that gains arising from indirect transfer of Indian assets are not taxable under the then existing provision of the Income Tax 1961 Act. Now, the provisions of Income Tax Act 1961 were amended by Finance Act 2012 with retrospective effect to clarify that gains arising from sale of share of a foreign company is taxable in India, and if such share directly or indirectly derives its value substantially from the assets located in India. Now, the Finance Act of 2012 also provided for the validation of demand, etc. The amendment of the Act attracted widespread criticism on the grounds that retrospective effects militates against the principle of tax certainty. Now, in this statement of objects and reasons of the bill, the ministry said that the retrospective clarificatory amendments continues to be a sore point with potential investors, and the Taxation Law Amendment Bill of 2012 proposes to amend the Income Tax Act to state that the effect of the 2012 Amendment Bill will be prospective in nature. Now, the bill proposes to amend IT Act to provide that no tax demand shall be raised in future on basis of said retrospective amendment for any indirect transfer of Indian assets if the transaction is made before May 28, 2012. Now, May 28, 2012 was the date when the Finance Act 2012 received the assent of the President. Now further, the bill proposes to provide that the demand raised for indirect transfer of Indian assets made before 2012 May 28 shall be nullified on the fulfillment of specified conditions such as withdrawal of furnishing of undertaking for withdrawal of pending litigation and furnishing of an undertaking to the effect that no claim for cost, damages, interest, or levy taxes shall be filed. It is also proposed to refund the amount paid in these cases without any interest thereon. Now, the bill also proposes to amend the Finance Act of 2012 as to provide the validation of the demand or interest, etc. The government also stated that the country today stays at a juncture where quick recovery of economy after COVID-19 pandemic is the need of the hour, and foreign investments play an important role in promoting faster economic growth and employment. Now, this bill will, as said and introduced in Lok Sabha, this bill will benefit many companies including Vodafone and Karen Energy, who had to pay heavy amount of tax based on the retrospective law. That was all. Thank you.